Hello, fellow AFOLs, and welcome to Long's Bricks. I am so excited to talk about this. We were teased the Lego Game Boy, I think, back for Mario Day back in March, and we are finally seeing pictures here. It was shown off this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con that's going on this weekend, and now they have released the pictures on Lego.com. I think it was up for pre-order, but it might already be sold out. You can tell that this thing is going to be widely desirable. It's coming out on October 1st. It's going to be $59.99, which I feel like is a pretty reasonable price, honestly, for what we're getting. And this thing just looks phenomenal. Like, I had the original Game Boy back in the day, and I remember going to the store to get it, and I played it so much, and I absolutely think they nailed this here. This is exactly what I remember from my childhood. I can't get over how much it looks like a real Game Boy. It's so perfect. And you're getting two games with it. Now, I understand Super Mario Land and the Zelda Link's Awakening, of course, two of the most iconic games that were released for the Game Boy. I totally get that. I would have really loved if Tetris was also included here, just because I feel like every first release of the Game Boy came with Tetris. Now, it might be a licensing thing. Nintendo obviously owns Mario and Zelda, so they wouldn't have to do any kind of additional licensing, so maybe that's why they couldn't get Tetris. But every Game Boy, when it first came out, was packed with Tetris, and I really feel like it should be included here. But they come with these cool little stands for the games, and you can see that they have these very cool little lenticular screens. So there's kind of the Nintendo like startup screen when you would first turn it on. And then there's one for Zelda and one for Mario, as if you were playing the game, as if this actually worked as a legitimate video game system. I think that is phenomenal. Such a cool little detail, and you can swap those out. I just think that's really, really cool. I'm really excited for this. Taking a look at the back of this thing, you can see that, you know, there's like the battery compartment is kind of printed there. The kind of like vent for the heating element, as well as the speaker, is all there on the back and printed. I think that's phenomenal. You can actually load the games in and out, which is really, really cool. And the fact that you can kind of like, there's like a little eject button. I'm assuming that's what this weird piece in the back is for. There's kind of like a little eject feature, I'm assuming, to get the games out of there. But they just totally nailed it with this one. I honestly think if you had this on a shelf, like in this last picture, and you had it across the room and somebody walked up, they would just ask, why do you have a Game Boy on display? I think it looks so perfect, and just, they really nailed it. I'm super excited to pick this one up. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching.